It is now the consensus of kids, not just scientists, that man made climate change is real and it's going to kill us all probably within about 20 years if we don't do something now. If you haven't heard, kids and the whole world is protesting climate change today. All across the world, kids are being allowed to leave school, hit the streets, and protest. Now, for some time, I have called climate change activism a religion. And I do believe, and I have called it that. I've joked about the church of climate change. But I'm telling you, friends, this is real. I actually read recently NBC has a thing they're calling Climate Confessions Project. And that's where you can contact NBC and tell them your sins. Confess your sins. This is their terms. You can tell them how you have fallen short of preventing climate change in your own life. I kid you not. Google it. Look it up. Actually, for me, it's gone further than being a religion. It's now a cult. Because, man, you can't have a dissenting voice. You can't be a skeptic. You can't doubt. You can't ask questions. That's more cultish than being a genuine church. But now listen, I am a Christian. I've taught kids about the Creator God my whole life. I love that verse in Psalms that says, the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. But let me be clear, in the Church of Climate Science, the Creator God, not allowed, non-existent to them. The only God worshiped in the Church of Climate Change is government. That's it. Now, I've always loved to hear kids sing in the church. And so I thought, if they're going to be out in the streets holding hands, and wouldn't it be great if they had a chorus just for them? They could sing and warm our hearts. And so let me give you this song. And listen, please share this with your kids. Spread it around. Teach it to everybody you can as quickly as you can. I'm serious about that. And it will just be an awesome thing to see this by the end of the day. Here's the song. You probably recognize the tune. Give me that climate change religion. Give me that climate change religion. Give me that climate change religion. It's good enough for me. With the government as our God. With the government as our God. With the government as our God. Utopia we'll see. Won't that warm your hearts? Hey, to end on a very serious note, when I was a kid, Ehrlich wrote that book called The Population Bomb, where he said in 20 years, most of the world or much of the world would starve to death. I was stunned by that. It scared me. And I remember going home to my dad. We were dairy farmers, by the way, several generations of farmers. And I asked my dad about that. He just looked at me with the funniest look and he goes, no. Now go shovel some manure before supper. Please, people, understand what's going on here. This is more about submitting your life to the God of government than science.